What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I know we've been gone for a few weeks. I'm so sorry, but we're back. Episode 29. We were supposed to do this episode a few weeks ago, but we do live in the Georgia area. We had that hurricane come through right up the ass crack of the United States and screwed all the plans up. So we had to reconvene. We had to figure out how we were going to go forward, and we figured out the way. The way is Slacker Media. That's right, everybody. This is a great channel, seriously, all kidding aside. Linked down below. Go check them out. I've known of them for quite some time. Seth has previously been on the channel for, I believe it was the Mount Rushmore filmmakers stream. So that was a lot of fun. Wanted to have him back. This is Nick's first appearance on the channel, so I'm very excited for tonight. And of course, you see Haley's missing. She's in the chat room, I believe. So she had a long day, school, and all this stuff works. So she was like, I'm bowing out of this one. So you guys be dudes. I'll be in the chat room. So that's what we're doing tonight. It's going to be a fun time hanging out, just talking movies, talking shop with the cinema scumbags themselves. So without further ado, we're going to make sure everything's lined up here, and then we're going to bring them in. There we go. Make sure. Yep. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, first we're going to bring in the first timer to the channel. That's right. We're going to bring in Nick.
Oh my God, this is so pro. What's going on? I did not expect this.
Welcome to the channel.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, dude. And of course, your co-host. We wouldn't be doing this by ourselves here tonight. We, of course, got to bring in the other half of the Cinema Scumbags. We'll give him the drum roll as well. He deserves it. It's Seth.
Here's the story.
Thanks for having me back on the show. I was telling Nick, man, this is like being on a TV show, high production value. It's really impressive.
Just a couple movements of the camera slots. That's all this is.
It's great, man. I really, the first time I was on here a couple months back, I told Nick that I'm like, really well presented. I was impressed.
Thank you. Well, I'm happy to have you back. I'm happy to have Nick here for the first time. And we're going to start things off by talking about the kind of origins of the Cinema Scumbags, Slacker Media, all that stuff. And then we're going to go into the chat room and we're going to see what everyone's saying over there. So whoever wants to take the reins on this, I'm going to let you guys decide that. But talk to me about, because I'm sure you probably talk about this sometimes on your channel. But for anyone that's meeting you for the first time, what the hell is Slacker Media?
Well, we do a podcast. We do Blu-ray videos, not so much anymore. We're trying to get back into it. Yeah, actually, we've been at it for quite some time now. I know back in the day, both of us kind of did our own sort of, Blu-ray updates. Eddie, I know I've talked to you for a long time, way back when I did my own channel. And yeah, we kind of met that way. And then we ended up working together in Arizona at the same job. So that was kind of crazy. After meeting each other on YouTube, we became friends in real life and we started our channel. And yeah, here we are like 10 years later.
Damn. 10 years?
It's been a while.
Yeah. I mean, I was not a founding member of the channel. I kind of jumped on a little later, but at this point it's just us, and we still talk pretty much every day, and it's been a good time. It's crazy to think that this amount of time has gone on and we're
Right.
still doing this dumb thing, but it's still fun. So why not?
It's a little more difficult now that we don't live in the same area, but we still try and maintain it. And yeah, it's just kind of a good time, kind of a good way to get on and talk about movies and talk some shit.
I will say you guys are like one of the rare examples, because I've literally, like I said at the top of the show, I've kind of followed because like you said, Seth, I found you first with Seth Talks Film, and then and then watching the progress of everything. You like literally, it feels like you all packed up shop in one way, shape, or form and moved to meet each other in like a designated spot.
It did really kind of turn out that way. We were all kind of scattered across different parts of the country, and we ended up meeting up, in a kind of a common area. And then I ended up moving to Arizona where Nick lives, and yeah, we ended up just doing it in person.
That's wild, dude. That's wild. Like you hear about that, but you don't ever actually see it. You know what I mean? Like you guys lived it. You know?
Yeah.
That's
Hell of an
it.
experience.
Just the weirdness of this dude walking into my work one day. It was like something out of a dream, a nightmare. It was surreal, but
Hey, meet your new coworker, and then you look up and it's that guy from fucking YouTube, you know?
Yeah, it's like people are like, where'd you meet him? I'm like, well, just old friends.
Well, like, would it have been too weird to say YouTube?
I honestly, I think I might have told my boss. She's cool though. Like she's younger, she's hip, but
Okay.
Yeah.
it's not something I told everybody.
People ended up figuring it out, though.
That
That's
is true.
hysterical. That's
Yeah.
hysterical. So did you plan that as well? Like, did you know that like that was going to happen, or was that like a total like, holy shit, now he works with me?
Yeah, well, I born and raised in Iowa, and I wanted to get out and try living somewhere else. So I thought, hey, I'm going to go to Phoenix. I got my buddy Nick there. At least I know somebody, and I needed a job, and it just kind of worked out that way. There was an opening at the company we both worked at, and yeah, we went from YouTube friends to like real life friends who saw each other every day. Really, really kind of weird.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I've had a similar experience like that. I haven't moved to, kind of live in the same vicinity, but I met a fellow YouTuber who became a really good friend of mine. This is years back. We're still friends now, but we met at Universal in Orlando
awesome.
for the first time. And literally, I filmed the encounter, so it's on video, like of me just going, "Holy shit, you're real!" Like,
I know it's kind of strange, isn't it?
like
That's
you're
like-
so used to this, you're so used to this right here.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I've
like
actually several of my great friends have been through, the internet or YouTube or whatever. So, could definitely turn into some real good friendships.
it's wild. It's like that clip that I put in my old, like the first time we went to LA, however long that was. It's like I pull out my phone to record the encounter with Matt, and it's like I see him, and all you can hear is me just going like, "Oh shit!" Like it's just the moment you see somebody that you've only seen online, it's wild. It's an interesting time we live in, that's for sure.
Hell yeah. And it's maybe next to like obviously a celebrity encounter, someone that you have, you know what I mean? Like you admire, so it's a little bit of a different kind of feel. Like, I mean, maybe you admire the person. I know I admired the guy.
This guy is gonna tell you that he's gonna tell you a tall tale about how I looked up to him, and he is like this giant among YouTube celebrities.
Eddie, you should never meet your heroes.
It's not true. It's not true. You're a regular person. You're not who I
will
thought
say,
you
though,
were.
I haven't seen Nick in person for a couple years now since I moved back, but a couple weeks from now, I'm going to head out to Phoenix, and we're going to go to the Halloween 45th anniversary convention in Pasadena. So
Yes.
We're excited for that.
Are you familiar, either of you, with a channel, Dave McRae?
No, enlighten me.
No? Well, like the random part about this is he was at the Halloween 40 convention, and for some reason I watched that video recently, and there's literally a moment where he's walking through and you guys are on the screen.
That is
No
so, I mean, not surprising, but it's interesting that from a different perspective that somebody else could see us.
Yeah, we were talking about that. We went to the 40th. It was fun. Might as well make it a tradition, go to the 45th, and I'm sure we'll go to the 50th if it happens.
Yeah, and I mean,
make it that long.
You kind of have to worry about the other guys, right? Because that's what everyone's saying. The 45th is like, this is the one to go to, because after this point, they're really going to probably start falling off.
Yeah, when we were walking through there 5 years ago now, I thought that with Tom Atkins, Charles Cyphers, who's in the original Halloween. Sure. I'm like, God, man, these guys are Dick Warlock. If you want a picture, you better get it now. But here we are 5 years later. So this really might be the last opportunity,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And especially because I know you guys are really, you were hard hit by Paul Rubens passing. I mean, and that's sort of unexpected, like we're talking about old age hitting these guys. That was out of left field kind of thing.
Yeah, when a guy in his 90s passes away, you're not too shocked about it. But like Paul Rubens, that was a tough celebrity celebrity death.
Yeah, I know you went to his house, or like the house that he filmed Pee-wee's Big Adventure at, but did you ever get to actually meet the guy at like a convention? Or
We didn't meet him. Nick, go ahead.
Well, yeah, not directly. So March 2020, like literally days before the shutdown because of COVID, we had gone to an event where they screened Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and then Paul came out afterwards and he told stories. It wasn't like a Q&A, it was like a prepared story time, like a glorified story time. But that's about as close as we got. But that was really neat. I'm glad we got to do that.
Yeah, that was a good experience. You know, they just put the DVD in and play it on a screen, but when you get him to come out at the end and kind of talk for a couple hours, you know, it was fun.
yeah, what's a because I mean, I literally, like, I'm not shitting you guys, I literally purchased for Haley, my girlfriend, who's the co-host. She loves Tim Burton, so that was like a blind spot in her physical media collection. So and after his passing, it was literally for like a few days there impossible to find Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh, really?
Seriously, like it was gone off Amazon. It was gone off. Yeah. So I was in Barnes and Noble the other day, came across it. I was like, all right, this is perfect. So took it to the counter. The guy was like, oh, this is a solid movie right here. This is good stuff right here. And then he started talking about how he loved Paul Rubens on like one of those Law and Order shows. And
he would just kind of pop up randomly.
That's what I was saying, because I mentioned Matilda. I was like, have you ever seen Matilda? He was like, I think I know what you're talking about. He was like, he's one of the detectives in Matilda.
Well, I had come across his clip in, I think it was 30 Rock. I think that's what he was in, where he played like a baron or a count or something. Just like this over the top, ridiculous character, something that I had never seen him do before that had happened. But I mean, he was, I told Seth this, I don't think there's a movie that I have really like delved as much time into as Pee-wee, as far as like going to the filming locations, going to events, talking about
You're highly invested.
Like it's a film that I guess shaped me in a way, as weird a film as it is, but it was like it had a huge impact on me, and I think you as well, Seth.
No, it's true. Now let me ask you, Eddie, had your girlfriend seen Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
She's right off camera. So what do you got? She's giving me this, so I feel like you maybe saw it on TV or something.
Clips here and there.
Clips here and there. Yeah, she caught bits and pieces. So now she has it. She has a physical copy of it. So
has not yet partaken.
No.
Well, cut this off right now, watch it, and then we'll come back.
The large march part is really vintage Tim Burton.
Oh yeah, no, and from that, because you weren't in the Mount Rushmore stream, were you? Or you were? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, she was in there.
I'm losing track of everything. Tim Burton is your favorite filmmaker of all time, so that's a big blind spot in her filmography. Nick, you were not there, but if you were to, just really quickly, do you have a Mount Rushmore?
Oh fuck, Edgar Wright, PTA.
Okay.
Probably throw Wes in there.
Hey, there you go.
Shit. Maybe my mind is going to Scorsese or Tarantino.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right.
Let's go Scorsese.
Scorsese. All right.
But if you ask me again tomorrow, I'd probably give you a different answer.
Yeah, it always changes, you know.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is.
Mood.
Yeah, because I literally recently just kind of fell in love. Like, I've always, liked him, but Hitchcock, like, I watched Rope for the first time.
Yeah.
And that's first of all, that's my new favorite Hitchcock. I just love the premise of that and the technical kind of achievement that it is, even though it's a little silly how they, try to hide the cuts. But so Hitchcock now is sort of like, now I feel like if I were to do that stream again, I'd be like, maybe Hitchcock should be in there somewhere.
Actually,
I'm with you there.
I need to change my answer already. Robert Eggers.
Robert Eggers.
Okay.
But I don't know who I'd pick out. So I'd do like a Mount Rushmore with like a +1 at the end.
A +1. Yep. Oh man, Robert Eggers. Yeah, we just watched The Witch. No, the Lighthouse. The Lighthouse. I kind of had the same reaction as Seth. I don't know. I'm just a little.
I saw Eddie's letterbox post about this. I think he
Oh,
said like,
God.
what the fuck or something like that. he was
I
not
said-
thrilled with it.
I said, in the words of the great Bo Burnham, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, that's it.
Well, there. Okay,
That's it.
changing my answer. Bo Burnham is on my Mount Rushmore of filmmakers. Elaborate. What's going
I will-
on? What are your thoughts on Lighthouse?
Oh, dude,
It's a weird movie.
I don't even know. Yeah, just
Too
the
much
whole
cum.
vibe of it. Yeah.
I don't know if you could talk like that on this show, man.
No, go ahead. Fuck, I don't care. It's,
Too
do what you
much-
want.
Too much male juice.
Testosterone. Yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't my vibe. But I'm not even into The Witch either. So now I'm like, all right, well, The Northman might be the most palatable to me.
It's his
Probably.
easiest accessible film for
Okay.
sure. I mean, it's those other two are kind of like, okay, what's the weird shit that's going on here? Where the Northman is just like,
And it's like the most current in terms of year.
right.
Right.
So
Wait, I'm
maybe
sorry. You do not like The Witch?
I do not like The Witch. No.
Fair enough. That's okay.
No.
I
But if
didn't
Haley was
either,
here,
though.
Haley was here. You like The Witch, right? She loves The Witch. So
Okay,
I
well,
saw that
good,
movie in the
then.
theater and I hated it, and then it grew on me. And then I
Grew.
watched it a couple more, and I love it. So
but
I
you
was the
needed
first one in
subtitles,
the group
yes?
to like it.
yes, you needed the subtitles.
You need
for sure.
subtitles. Yep.
Yeah. I watched that in the
So-
theater. I'm like, I don't know what you miss half the dialogue.
Even with
Um,
subtitles, it's hard because it's like riddles.
It is. You really got to pay attention.
Okay, so that's like kind of like going back to the because we got off on a little side thing there, but so that's like the founding kind of foundation of Slacker Media. Now I know it was Cinema Scumbags first, right? That came first.
Yeah, that was just kind of we did that's our name of our podcast, and then I think we had like a channel that was, I don't even remember, but then we just changed it because look, it's not a very appealing name,
It was like Cinema Scumbags was like all encompassing at one point, and then we were like, we need to kind of branch off and not make that our whole thing.
When you ask someone to be on your podcast and it's called Cinema Scumbags, it's not very appealing to the person that you're asking.
I don't know. I kind of dig it because it has that Stern kind of, Howard Stern kind of vibe going on there. Like it's something you would hear on Sirius XM.
The whole point was that we were the scumbags, not the people that were on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
do you have an example of someone you reached out to and they were like literally, what the fuck?
Oh,
I've reached out to people that most of them just don't even respond. But
yeah, we've been declined a couple times. Yeah, I mean, then it got to the point where it's just like, let's not even ask. We'll just kind of get on there and chat for a couple hours. That'll be the podcast, But that being said, now that we're on your show, that means you're going to have to come on ours. So,
hey,
yeah.
no obligation. Because literally I wanted to kind of bring it full circle here because just everything from those early days where dude, literally I remember you were doing like, first of all, do you still have that channel? Like, is that like, can you still access Seth Talks Film?
I can. It's all hidden, but
you got to put that
there.
stuff back out.
I know. I got ad revenue on there, man. That gives like $50 a year from that.
And I just have early memories of like this is around that time I met Durant Cinema at Universal. So this is
that's the guy you met.
Durant Cinema, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, but I remember like you were doing giveaways and stuff, and I sent you like codes or something.
Dude, I was thinking about that earlier today. You sent me something at one point. I don't know.
I sent you some shit.
Yeah, I cannot remember. I'm like, God, he probably thought, what an ungrateful prick. I didn't even say anything about it, but I remember you sent me something.
But yeah, so from that point on, obviously going to the Mount Rushmore thing, which I thought, was just like a perfect kind of, this is like the perfect way to bring Seth in. And then of course, now we have Nick here. So now it's full circle. Do you still talk to the other members that were along the journey?
We do. Yeah.
You still?
Okay.
Over
there was some bad blood at one point, but when everyone gets into their 30s and you're adults, it kind of mellows out, you know.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
yeah,
you,
we're all good friends.
you get over the fact that you spoiled hoop dreams for somebody and they've moved on. It's just
Is that an actual
ridiculous.
example of something you spoiled hoop dreams?
It was a point of contention. Yeah.
Wow.
Which I'm like, dude, it's from the 90s. It's real.
There's a cutoff after a certain amount of time where something can get spoiled. That's
Yeah.
past the mark.
Yeah, this was a while ago, but yeah, it was a moment. It was a moment that broke things down.
No, we're still we're still good friends, and hopefully we can link up with Matt in a couple weeks when we're out there, because God, I
Yeah.
haven't seen him in probably 5-6 years. So
Do they still do YouTube, or did they just kind of give up on all of YouTube?
Well,
Nick D is, he doesn't really do YouTube anymore, but I know Matt is kind of making some of the indie horror movies. So, I'm kind of lost on that whole scene, but I know he does some of that stuff. So,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
yeah.
All right. So that's Cinema Scumbags, Slacker Media. That obviously has like a tie to Richard Linklater, Slacker Media.
I mean,
No,
pretty
maybe so.
much. I honestly, I think we were at work one day and we're like, we need to change the name. So we're just sitting there in our work chat. Like, what do you think of this name? What do you think of this name? And I think I was just like, what do you think of like something media? And then I just went through a list of some films. I was like, Slacker Media. That kind of has a little ring to it.
That's right. Hell yeah, man.
So yeah, definitely a Linklater thing.
And how many episodes are the podcast up to?
Oh my gosh, we're like 180, something like that. Yeah. I mean, that's, of course, back in the day we did it every week. Now if we do it once a month, it's it's just kind of, we do it when we feel like it, but yeah, it's got up there. It used to be pretty, I think, as we've kind of gotten older and done it more, it's not so filthy. Like some of those first episodes, I'm like, God, I can't believe I ever posted that, man.
Well, that's sort of like going back to the Stern reference. I mean, that's sort of like what his kind of career turned into, right? He went from
exactly, now that he's in his 70s, he's
fucking Private Parts to hosting AGT. I mean,
yeah, exactly. That's, and gosh, I remember I worked third shift at the time when we were first starting that, and I was really into listening to Howard Stern at night. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna rip that off, and of course, not 1/1000th of the success of Howard Stern, but it's fun.
Definitely the trying to be shocking factor.
I guess,
I don't even think it was purposeful. I think that's just the way we were, really.
Yeah, just a prick.
A little shtick, but just kind of nasty.
I will say, Eddie, I like what you guys have got going on your channel, though, over here, man. It's very, very entertaining. And like I said, when you had me on that show a couple months back, I thought it was really, really cool. And the Mount Rushmore filmmakers, that was a blast.
Thank you. Yeah, that was we've kind of given up on like those, because that was maybe the last one we did where it was like a mega panel of people. Because that's
a lot of people to
that shit's hard. I mean, you thought 2 people tonight was hard. Having 8 or 9.
There was one guy on there that kind of looks like he looks like Randall from Clerks. What's his name? Huck.
Oh, Huck.
Yeah, I like him. He's a good guy. And the other guy I talked to too that I met on there. Basement. What's his name?
Basement Blues.
Hard Copy Blues.
Oh, Hard Copy. Okay.
Yeah.
Ben.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah, we're actually flying out to California next month for Halloween Horror Nights, and
nice.
We're looking at hopefully meeting up with Huck. Like, we've never met him in person, but
yeah,
hopefully we can meet him in person. Have you guys ever been to Halloween Horror Nights?
No, I would love to go there. I would love to go and do that, but no, I've never had the chance.
Is it the Universal thing?
That's the Universal thing, yeah.
My girlfriend actually just went, not this past month, but not this past weekend, but the weekend before, and she said it was a good time.
Yeah, they have a couple IPs that are kind of interesting this year. They got The Exorcist Believer, because that's coming out later on.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I just got my 4K today.
You got Exorcist Believer?
No, just The Exorcist. No, I got I didn't like the blue. I don't like that artwork, man. I like the standard artwork.
You didn't vie for the Ultimate Collector's Edition?
No, there's not enough in there for $90, man.
I was hoping it was going to go down in price, but it doesn't seem like
too steep for me. Too rich for my blood.
Yeah, no, I kind of dig the Steelbook a little better than that, like that sideways profile thing that they got going on with that slipcover. I don't know what that is. It's very bizarre, but I feel like, have you guys talked about this as well? Like, I'm really, because I don't have a 4K player. Like, I'm really upset that they're kind of doing away with Blu-ray discs in the 4Ks now. It's literally just 4K plus digital.
Yeah, those don't even come with the Blu-ray. Yeah, because I got Vacation a couple months ago like that, and it's just the 4K. I didn't realize you didn't even have the 4K.
Ferris Bueller's like that too.
Yeah, and I don't know, like obviously that's them pushing 4K, but I mean, I think you're kind of alienating a large, because DVD to Blu-ray that's sort of a big upgrade right there. But
I got to be honest, I buy the 4Ks that come out. Dude, I have a hard time telling the difference.
That's what I hear.
Think it can only look so good.
That's what I hear.
Yeah,
some are better than others.
In terms of double dipping, it's got to be a movie that I really, really love, or I'm content with the Blu-ray.
Yeah, but
sounds like you have bad eyes.
2020, pal.
Good year.
Okay.
Good year. So they also have The Last of Us at Halloween Hornets. That's the other one I wanted to mention.
That's cool.
Did you guys check out the show?
I love the show.
Seen the show. I've heard great things.
Yeah, I think this one's based on the game, but I mean, they're so close to, the game to the show is so it's literally insanely faithful. So
do you guys pay for like the fast pass while you're there, so you don't have to wait in line?
Well, we've never been to Hollywood, so we were like, we probably should get express so that we're not waiting in lines the whole night.
I haven't been there either, but I can only imagine it's worth it to just pay for it.
Yeah, it is. Typically, I go to Orlando because we're in Georgia, so it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to Orlando, and I don't mind waiting in the lines because I've seen the park a bunch of times. But this is like a 3 or 4 day trip we're taking, so we gotta get the most bang for the buck. Man. Yep. So, but all right, let's get into some of the chat here, see who's joining us tonight, and then we're gonna see that because that kind of dictates the rest of the conversation. We got at the very top here, we got our old faithful moderator Laren saying, "Hey to everybody, have a great show. I'm here in spirit." I think he's a guest on another stream tonight. So
I thought it said boo for a second. Boo.
Also, did I say boom tonight? I don't think I said boom tonight. Yeah, that's sort of like how I open every show. Damn it.
I don't think you said boom.
You can't. Yeah, you got to keep that going, man. That's
we gotta start over.
Damn it.
God damn it. We got to start this whole thing over. Shit. No, it's all good. Adrian, what's up? Adrian from the UK.
What's up, Adrian?
Haley. There's old Haley right there. Kevin, what's going on, Kevin? Rock music. Hey, Eddie and Haley. Hey, you two slackers.
What's up?
Also, if there's anybody that you know in the chat, let me know, because there's some names in here that I'm not too familiar with.
Oh, we don't really talk to anybody.
Yeah, that's a good question. You guys don't do too many live streams.
No, not at all. I mean, the last one I was on was yours, and before that, shit, dude, I couldn't even tell you.
I never partook in that stuff.
It's like what is it about live streams?
I don't think we've really just been asked very much.
No, like on your channel, like doing like live stuff on your channel.
We every so often we'll do like a late night stream, but yeah, I mean, it's again just trying to get on the same page. Hey, can you spend Friday night live streaming?
I mean, those are the most fun. That's where we get the most engagement from people that are still around.
We really should do that more often, but
people keep asking us, but I think it's nothing against it. I think we just try and keep it not so frequent so that people don't get burnt out on us.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But like you're also attracted to like the pre-recorded aspect, so you can kind of take out what you don't like, or
I do feel a little bit pressure when I'm live, and it's got to be Can't screw up, Yeah, I do like being able
I feel good here, though. I feel fine, just so you know.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
good here.
Well,
Right.
we got a great host. We got this great presentation. I feel
No
like
sweating.
I'm on a TV
No
show.
sweating.
Sweating.
No sweating.
Man.
All right, you're good. I don't know. I'm a little hot. It's a little fucking hot in here. Yeah, can you turn the AC now?
Well, what's the humidity like in Georgia?
Yeah, Georgia. I don't. God damn. Yeah, Haley said thick. So. You are a slacker, McFly, and your father was a slacker too.
Hey.
There we go. You're all slackers. We're all my slackers now. All right, this might be from you. I don't know. This seems because I've never seen As Told by Gonzo.
Oh yeah.
That guy I do know. AJ, what's up, brother?
Never sent me
Back
my
in the media.
poster.
He said like 5 years ago he's gonna send Nick a poster. Still waiting.
Guess what? It's not here.
He sent me my stuff though, so
Must have gotten lost in the mail.
AJ rules. Thanks for that Jungle of Jungle Blu-ray. Or no, Man of the House Blu-ray. Thanks. Gotta have that masterpiece.
Wow.
Is that with Tommy Lee Jones? Is that the one you're talking about?
Probably the better one.
Chevy Chase, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and Farrah Fawcett.
What the hell am I thinking of with Tommy Lee Jones and bringing down a house?
I think that's the
don't know,
Queen
but-
Latifah film, I believe.
That's the Queen Latifah.
I don't think Tommy Lee Jones was in that one either.
He's not in that? I swear to God, I see like a cover of him like having his arms crossed and he has like sunglasses on.
I think I see that too. I just don't know what it is.
I
Can
don't
you
know.
look it
We need a fact checker.
Yeah, we have a fact checker right here.
I think that's
Yeah.
Steve Martin in that movie.
I swear to God, it's Tommy Lee Jones. Please tell me I'm not crazy right now.
Steve Martin in Bringing Down the House.
I want to say it's like 2003, 2004, somewhere around there. Yeah, she's like the like if you guys watch Rogan, she's like Jamie right now.
Nice.
Fact checker.
Off screen.
Pee-wee is very much not Tim Burton-esque yet. Wait, what?
Huh?
Pee-wee is very much not Tim Burton-esque yet. It so is. Wait, what the hell are you even saying there? I don't even know what you're saying.
Haley, I think I just had a stroke reading.
I think.
Help me.
Wait, what did you say? Oh, she's saying it's not, but it is at the same time. I don't know. To me, it's very much Tim Burton. To me, it's very Tim Burton.
Yeah, I think it's very Tim Burton.
It is because the other two Pee-wee movies suck. So
Yeah, they're not
they're
good.
really bad.
What is it? Okay, but look up Tommy Lee Jones's filmography. We're gonna get to the
No,
fucking
but
bottom.
also give me credit for being right.
Yes,
about
yes,
the
yes.
masterpiece.
Wow.
All right, Tim, way to hustle.
All right, so but look up Tommy Lee Jones around like 2003 or 4.
Like I can picture what you're thinking, but I don't know what it is.
Oh my God, she's not helping.
Space Cowboys?
Man of the House. Man of the House.
Nope, never seen that either.
Seth's looking it up.
Wait.
It's,
Is that a different Man of the House?
see, I'm not
that's a
crazy.
different Man of the House.
See, I'm not crazy.
Yeah,
God.
you're right.
There's-
Yes, it's a
And
different.
he has
Man
like his
of the
arms
House.
crossed. He's like looking at the right.
That's
This-
it. That's
this-
the 2005 Man of the House.
oh my God, the Saturated House films.
I was talking about the shitty 95 Man of the House.
Okay, but there's no correlation. Maybe that's a
There's not, but now I got to watch
Remake?
the other.
10 years later.
Man, he called that artwork. He's got his arms crossed and his cowboy hat.
It's amazing what you can remember.
Right? I don't know why that stuck with me for some reason, but
I'm more of
anyways.
a No Country for Old Men if I want my Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay, all right. No Lincoln.
I mean, it's not rewatchable, but I do like Lincoln.
Man's got the worst internet.
Sounds fine to me, and that's all that matters.
Nick, you said Wes Anderson's in your Mount Rushmore. What's your go-to Anderson?
Grand Budapest. And
There
then
you go. I feel
probably,
like that's yours, too.
yeah, close second would probably be Rushmore.
Okay.
Love Rushmore.
Seth,
Mhm.
what do you got?
My favorite is Life Aquatic.
Hell yeah.
Rushmore is probably my second favorite, and I did like Asteroid City. That's
I
going to
like
grow on
Asteroid
me.
City a
I know
lot.
for sure. Yeah,
Cool. Have you seen Isle of Dogs?
Yes. Like like that, and what's Fantastic Mr. Fox. Those are like probably my least favorites, but they're still good.
Okay.
I did watch Fantastic Mr. Fox recently, and it grew on me more.
Okay.
That and
that's the
I'm
last-
in
Darjeeling.
the mood for that.
Yeah, that's the last one we watched.
Maybe the same thing it'll happen for Steve Zissou because I don't like that one.
Yeah.
Speaking of Alfred Hitchcock, hello Matt. I'm fixing to start collecting all of his movies on Blu-ray. Funny enough, as am I. Are you guys familiar with Groove.com? Have you ever heard of Groove.com?
No. What is that?
Groove Entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of them. I don't know if I've ever bought from them, but yeah.
Yeah,
Is
they
that
got like a
boutique?
killer. I guess it is kind of because they have exclusives that they release, but here, I'll pull the website up real
They
quick.
have something exclusive that came out recently or is gonna come out, like a steelbook. I can't
Right
Look
remember.
at
here.
this.
what
You
it
even
was.
got screen share. Man, this
Okay.
shit rules.
Yeah, we're
This is the one I'm
behind.
excited for. They got Duel
That's
coming
the
out on
one.
the Steelbook.
That's the one.
that's sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks cool.
So
I like Duel a lot.
yeah, Duel's solid. Duel is I forget who I was watching, but they were doing like a top 5 Spielberg, and in the chat room I was participating. I was like, Duel all the way. Like that's my favorite Spielberg. I know that's not popular to say because the dude's like done some of the greatest shit of all time, but Duel is just so simple in its premise, and
Yeah.
I'm like always blown away. He was like 20 or something when he made that movie, and I'm 30 and I've done
Oh,
nothing.
it's sickening, isn't it? He made that when he's 20, and tomorrow I'm going to wake up and go to work at my insurance job.
Yeah.
Where does Saving Private Ryan rank on your list?
Saving Private Ryan would probably be top 10. I don't know about 5. I think I could pull out some other ones. I love The Terminal. I'm a big fan of The Terminal.
I've never seen Duel.
Oh, you've never
Duel's
seen
good.
Duel?
Duel is
Never
good.
seen it.
I think you need to get
Kind
that Steelbook and change that.
Yeah, that's going to jump to the top of my list. I'm kind of ashamed that I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen
But,
the Terminal.
The reason I pulled that up is because they got like a Groove.com has all of Hitchcock's movies on Blu-ray, really
Oh,
good
nice.
prices. So
And I also noticed you get the Blu-ray with that 4K Steelbook. Wow,
You
imagine
do.
that.
and
Oh,
free
nice.
shipping.
Wow,
on Groove.
Oh.
Free shipping.
I
man.
might have to jump on that.
I'm glad I haven't seen The Lighthouse then.
Don't listen to
Matt,
these people.
what about the 4K sets or the cock? What the hell?
Hitchcock? I would assume.
Oh, okay,
Or-
okay. Oh,
or
okay,
your,
Matt, what
or
about
your
the
cock.
4K
I mean, I
sets
don't know.
of the cock. There we go.
I
Um,
have the
yeah.
first one. I got the first set.
So do I. I've got the one. What's in the first one? The birds.
Bird,
got that, like-
Psycho, Rear Window.
Yeah,
Vertigo.
I've got that one. And like 2 of the discs don't work. They'll skip. And,
What?
yeah.
I feel like
Bullshit,
I've come
man.
across that way too often with 4Ks.
No, I know. Me too. A couple of them just they don't work.
I also
Yeah, 'cause I
have
think
like
they're up to
that.
like volume 3 now, and they still don't have North by Northwest. So
That's weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's-
once you
he's
start
one of-
getting more into some of the other ones, I think it
Yeah.
fall off a bit. So maybe they're just saving it for like one of the lesser of the collections.
He's one of those filmmakers I've kind of, I kind of need to dive into a little bit because
Now-
I haven't seen a whole lot of his stuff either.
I mean, how many people are excited about the 4K for Topaz?
Nobody.
Exactly.
yeah, it's true. Have either of you seen that biopic with Hopkins playing
No.
Hitchcock?
But I would like to see that. I always thought it kind of looked interesting.
It was interesting because I saw it when it came out, so that's like 2012 or something like that. So I feel like I gotta go back and give it another shot because I was still in high school. I feel like right
Yeah.
around that time. So
That's one that like you never hear about. It's like it
Yeah.
came out and nobody talks about it.
nobody talks about it. So
But it's
that one I
mostly about
definitely
the
need.
making a Psycho, right?
It's yep, and it's Helen Mirren plays his wife, I think.
Scarlett
So.
plays Janet Leigh.
Scarlett Johansson is Janet Leigh, I believe. Yep. So,
Interesting.
Movie Collector, what's going on, Movie Collector?
What's up, brother?
Rock Music says the witch grew on me. That
Same here.
Has that
sounds
effect?
interesting. Judd just saying hi to everybody.
Hello.
This is just dudes being bros, says Haley.
Well,
and then
you
she
could have
follows-
joined us on the show. You know, we wouldn't.
Yeah.
We wouldn't. You don't have to be scared of us.
She wants to know though, favorite movie or movies to watch in October.
Good question.
Beth, we'll let you or Nick, whoever wants to take it.
I mean,
Or dead air. That's fine.
nothing brings a show to a screaming halt like nobody's.
Yeah, that's what we're good at. I mean, I Poltergeist I watch every year. Halloween, obviously.
I mean, Halloween's the obvious choice, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I
love
sit through
watch-
all those shitty sequels every year, even though they're just a waste of time. I feel like I have to watch them, you know.
What's going to be your order this year? Are you going to incorporate Ends into it? Halloween Ends?
Well, there's like 5 different timelines, so you can choose your own adventure. I gotta try watch that again, but I don't. I don't expect it to be any better.
Yeah, like I'm looking forward to watching it again. I know my opinion probably won't change, but just the sheer.
I like
fact
Halloween H2O, which I feel like a lot of people don't like. I always thought that was the way it ended. You know, she cuts off his head at the end, and that's it.
I think that's also the way Jamie Lee thought it ended.
Yeah, to me, I thought that was cool.
And yet she
But,
came
what do I
back.
know?
Yeah. Are you picking that steelbook up
Is there one coming out?
or H2O? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
See, I gotta I don't really keep. I'm not so much into like.
You don't
I
check
don't know what's coming out.
Blu-ray.com?
Yeah, no, I need
That's-
to get back on that, man.
That's all I look at work all day.
Yeah, I need to get back on that. I had no idea that was even coming out.
Yeah. I don't know when it's coming out, but it's coming out at some point. Do either of you collect the Lionsgate steelbooks that they've been releasing at Best Buy?
No,
They have like the clear plastic slip covers that go over.
I've like honestly fallen out with steelbooks. I don't really care for them anymore. I don't know why. They're way more expensive.
That's
for
true.
one.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just like the regular old Blu-ray 4K releases at this point. Kind of the same
I
way with
couldn't even
books.
the last time I walked into Best Buy though, and like bought a Blu-ray. I mean, it's like condensed down to one little shelf, you know, at mine.
The Batman, maybe that might have been the last one I bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick, what are you looking at? You with us on the show, or
I'm looking at my shelf to see the last thing I bought.
Hey, we're
Lay
live,
off.
Nick, we're live.
I'm trying to give some answers here. Why don't you tell me about your dumb doll in the background?
Hey, don't be dogging on Charles Lee Ray back there, pal.
Hate to see what you do with that at night.
That's the Trick or Treat Studios, bro. That's the ultimate Chucky.
Look at
I
that
like
thing.
Yeah,
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
yeah, that
Holy
is
shit.
ultimate.
No,
Kind of
I
ashamed by what I paid for it, but it is what it is.
you never responded back, Seth, so thanks for that. But I love that Shining photo.
Wow,
Not
what a
bad, brother.
guy!
Thanks. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, you did send that. And I didn't respond, but thank you. Appreciate that, man.
God, no
All
wonder
good.
people don't want us on live streams.
I suck, dude. I don't ever get on like Instagram or anything, man. Every so
It's
often,
all
it's like,
good. It's all
yeah.
good. No, seriously,
Sorry,
where'd
brother.
you get that from? Because that like The Shining's my favorite horror movie. So like anything I see Shining related, I'm like, ooh, where'd you get that?
excellent choice. It was a Christmas gift from my ex-girlfriend, and
Oh, Sorry.
no, at least I got something out of it. That cool picture. I don't know. I think it was like on Amazon or something, but it didn't come in a frame. I put it in like a decent frame. So
She didn't even frame it for you.
she did, but it was like a real piece of shit frame. So I ended up upgrading it.
It was like a metaphor for the relationship, just falling
Definitely.
apart. And
But at least I've got it now. So
Yeah, it looks good. Looks good.
have you ever been there, bro? You ever been to the Stanley in Estes?
Hell no, no. I don't know that I would feel comfortable staying there because I'm not like
It's-
weird. I'm not weird about that stuff, but that would
Yeah.
kind of be weird to me for some
It's-
reason. I don't know.
I didn't stay there, but it was cool to go into it.
it's lesser the location for The Shining and more the location for Ghost Hunters.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
yep. And it's
It-
a bit,
it-
that's where they filmed the mini series, though, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Ugh.
And ooh, do you like that, bro?
I've never seen it, so I'm gonna take your
thank
word on
God.
it.
Just
I'm gonna
don't,
take your
dude,
word.
don't bother.
What do you
not
think of
bother with
Dr.
that.
Sleep?
See, now
Yeah,
I
good
like
question.
Dr. Sleep. I like Dr. Sleep.
Somebody
need
has
to
to, I
watch-
guess.
No, I need to watch that again because I know the potential's there. Like I liked some of the stuff in it. It just is not what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, Haley has a nice story where she, because that was the same time Joker came out, so she did a double feacher of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, and then she ended with Doctor Sleep, and then
What
what
a
you fell
depressing
asleep, right?
day.
She fell asleep.
Yeah, doctor asleep.
That's a mentally draining double feature.
Right? Can you
Yeah.
imagine going from Joker to Doctor Sleep?
Which
No,
one
I
does she like
can't.
more?
Joker, right? Joker, yeah, Joker.
Yeah, of course. It's just the better film all around.
Yeah. But no, I actually, for what it's worth, I like Doctor Sleep. I haven't seen the 3-hour whatever runtime extended cut, but
I thought
gotta try
the
it.
original was too long.
It just was not what I thought it was going to be.
yeah.
But I also
I
didn't
haven't-
read the book, and I know that it's like the book. So
Gotcha. We even got my old pops joining tonight. Holy
Hey!
Dad.
holy shit. Look at that lovely photo of him.
man, that's a hell of a beard.
That's a great
Love
beard.
it, man.
Right?
Hell yeah, man. That's how mine's going to look.
No, I actually helped him take that photo. He didn't know how to take
It's great,
know how
man.
to do
We're gonna get it as close as possible.
Rock Music says, I think you're thinking of Man of the House with Tommy Lee Jones, where Jones protects a bunch of cheerleaders.
Oh
that's
my!
cleared up.
That premise is ridiculous.
Oh, I got to watch that now just out of curiosity.
Oh my god. Movie collector. It's hard to shop at Spirit when you're on a budget. Oh, okay. So speaking of Spirit, have you guys been hitting it up? Do you go to Spirit or?
Spirit Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a
I don't know. Are we like ghost hunting for spirits? I'm just making sure.
Yeah. Spirit Halloween.
Yes, I've been there once this year, and I bought the Leatherface statue that was like $90. It's like this big.
I know. Yep.
Jeez,
And
that's
it.
cool.
And that's it. I just wanted one piece to celebrate the season. But
Okay.
yeah, if I kept going in there, I'd spend too much money. There's a lot of cool shit.
I'm a Target slut myself, but I've really just bought candy
Hey.
so far this year.
Gotcha. Yeah. There's a nice like $50 Bates Motel sign that Spirit has. You know
I
what
was
I'm
gonna
talking
say
about?
that. I was
You
just
know what I'm
gonna say
talking
that. I thought about buying that too.
Yeah. So that's the one I'm looking out for, and
Yeah.
use that.
I was
20%
picturing
off
that
coupon.
like right behind me on that blank wall by the window above the movie
Yeah,
shelf.
and I think it like flickers too. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
it does.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that looks
cool.
cool. Yeah.
So,
I'll have to go check it
Uh,
out.
Haley's itching to watch Killer Clowns again from outer space.
Ugh.
And then we got our
You
great
can't say that, he's
moderator.
wearing a Killer Clown shirt.
I'm sorry.
Huh? Oh, it wasn't because of the shirt? Oh, that's funny. Our great moderator, Nadia Horenmore. This is actually who I'm meeting. We're meeting in California. Hello, I see a dog on the bottom screen. What's his name?
Oh, that is Lily. She's a she. And
sorry.
she is my brother's dog. Yeah, Lily. Lily. Famous.
Is that the only pet in the house, or do you have more?
There's a couple cats in here too, but they're locked out. I didn't even know she was in here, honestly.
And Seth, you're not a pet person?
Nope.
No,
expensive.
Just skins them.
They're too expensive, and then when they die, it's depressing. So no.
This is true. This is true. We had are you bringing over Felix? Yeah, you want to bring Felix over?
Is it a cat?
Here's Felix. Yep. He is a cat. Yes.
Great.
Look at him.
Great. Look at
Oh
that.
Look at that.
What a
God,
life, man.
those legs just
Look at this
that is
guy.
just truly
just
one
love
of
it.
truly one
Seriously
of God's
though, he is
greatest
like one of the
creatures.
more. He is one of the more chill cats.
I could tell.
It looks like it. It looks like me.
Awesome.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, he's great.
I'm a sucker for any cat. I love them.
Yep. Good pussy. Good pussy.
Oh yeah, that feels good.
But no, we had a bearded dragon who passed away not that long ago, and that was very emotional. And it was just
Sorry.
just this little
Sorry for your loss.
dig.
Sorry, for
You know what I
your
mean?
loss.
So
Yeah, I know, dude. It sucks.
I'm not looking forward to, because I actually like him a little more, a little more.
Man.
So
I let a chameleon dry out when I was younger. They just like, I don't know why they thought it was a good idea. They gave them to us in elementary school, and I went and checked on him one day, and he was just like dry, eyes gone, just like
Horrible.
terrible. Yeah, it haunts me to this day.
Oh my god, that's awful. Drying
Yeah.
to death.
Yeah,
Way to go.
I think about it to this day. It haunts me. I see his face in my dreams.
Jesus Christ. All right. Apparently she thought she was sleeping, eeping.
She's just chilling. She's just chilling. She might be.
Matt Walls agrees H2O is effing awesome.
My man, there we go. Love that.
You guys should check out He Knows You're Alone. That was one of Tom Hanks's first movies.
Haven't seen that. Seen
That's
Mazes and Monsters though.
That's a title that sounds cool.
Yeah.
It's like a title of a
Tom.
modern indie horror film. I'll check that out.
I love it.
That's kind of surprising because you guys are collectively you're pretty big into Tom Hanks,
Yeah.
right?
I haven't even heard of that. Man,
He Knows You're
yeah.
Alone.
Yeah, let's take a gander at that. Give our first thoughts.
1980.
Mazes and Monsters, anyone? Great Dungeons and Dragons film starring Tom. He's about to jump off the World Trade Center.
There you go. Every girl is frightened the night
Wow.
before her
Oh
wedding.
man,
That cover kind of looks familiar.
dude, that bandana.
Bandana is interesting.
That's the original Woody. That's the original.
Yeah, for real.
What they based them on.
That's wild.
Yep.
I'll have to watch that.
Oh, I like that picture where the hand is coming through the window. Definitely Nightmare on Elm Street.
Right. And like, look at this like tank of heads or something. What the fuck is this?
Oh God. I wonder what the letterbox rating for that is.
All right, let's pull that off where I get demonetized.
That's what
What a thing to get hit for.
Right.
Yeah.
Favorite instance where the sequel is far better than the original.
T2.
Classic. Yep.
Far better?
Terminator 2.
Yeah, you don't like the first Terminator?
I think, well, personally, I think it's far better. I don't remember much about the first
Fair
one.
enough. T2 Train Spotting. That's a better sequel.
Well, see, okay, hold on. I'm a big James Cameron guy, so I have a bone to pick with Danny Boyle, how he thought taking T2 was cool.
It's the better T2.
I love both T2s, but yeah, that they could have done something else with that.
Because it's like so unanimous, you know. No one says
is.
Terminator 2; they all say T2.
But
And sadly, I feel like nobody really watched the second Train Spotting. That's something else that came and went. But it's a great film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to think what I would go with besides Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Toy Story 2.
Way better.
Toy Story 2 is way better. Yep. We were just talking about this actually. We did a stream earlier today. We did top 5 Universal Studios horror films. So as long as it was released by Universal, it counts.
Sure.
And they brought up Ouija: Origin of Evil.
I only saw the original.
Yeah, I've heard that's not bad.
Yeah. So I guess that one counts.
It's like it's hard to find a second one better. Terrifier 2, like what do you think, Seth?
Oh, Terrifier 2, yeah, definitely, yeah.
I haven't seen the second one,
but I love both of those smut films, man.
Yeah.
Faces of Death 2.
Dude, because I used to have I still do, but I just don't host it anymore. But I had a podcast where I kind of did Joe Rogan style interviews. It was just free form. That was the inspiration behind it. And I had Damien Leone, the director, and I had David Howard Thornton on because at that time, Terrifier 2 hadn't come out yet.
Yeah.
So they were still relatively, kind of under
before they blew up.
Yeah. Now I'm like messaging
Did they
them
blow up?
They're not even fucking opening their shit.
I think they did blow up. I mean, that was a horror movie like that, especially it's like really long too. It's like 2.5 hours,
Yeah.
and it's popular. I mean, that shit's crazy.
Yep.
Does he go on
How
like
big
an
that kind of
existential journey or something? Like what is
Well,
with
it's
that
more of like
runtime?
it's more of a movie, compared to the first one, I guess, where it's like, I don't know how to describe it. You should watch it though. That's cool though, man. That's cool you had them on there.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, no, it was neat because like Damien has like kind of what you guys have behind you. He has a giant shelf of movies, so
Oh,
he's like
that's
a physical media collector and everything. And
I love that.
yeah, it was really neat. Now I go like look back on it and go, wow, like that was really unique what happened because it's probably
for
never
sure.
going to happen ever again.
Yeah. Some of those people, you got to get them at the right time,
Yeah, yep. Who's the like at a convention or something that you kind of were like, holy shit, there's no way we just talked to that person.
I don't know.
I
I know who it's
mean,
gonna be.
yeah, it's
Anthony
gonna
Michael
be.
Hall, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna see. I don't know if we'll get to talk to him, but we're gonna see Anthony Michael Hall.
Oh, nice. Was it for Halloween Kills? Is that why he was there?
Yeah, I'm.
He's gonna walk into that place with all those actors. Like he'd probably feel like Robert De Niro compared to a lot of them.
Well, yeah, he's like, who the fuck are these people that are in one scene?
I honestly though, I haven't been to a whole lot of conventions or really even had a whole lot of opportunities to like meet
I mean,
actors or anything.
we talked to
Been to a
Marilyn
couple.
Gigliotti, kind of.
Big time.
We talked to Jason Mewes, kind of.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, it's too much anxiety to try and talk to somebody like that.
Yeah. No, dude, I totally get it. Like I talked to probably my favorite one is Edward Furlong. I talked to him
right on,
at
man.
one of those conventions. And yeah, like the moment I approached him, for some reason, I don't even know why, but like all of a sudden I started shaking and shit.
Yeah. I'm already thinking
Eddie.
about the interaction.
Yeah.
Mr. Furlong, why did they decide to kill you at the beginning of that shitty Terminator Dark Fate?
I know. I also got a ticket to get a pic with old D Wallace too, and I'm just like thinking of what to say. Like, whenever I think of the best movie moms, I think of you and E.T.
Great E.T.
I know you're here for Halloween, but E.T. is one of the greatest films ever made.
They don't care as long as you're paying.
Yeah,
That's true. Yep.
like, oh, you're so cute.
Movie Collector says the fun about collecting is that it never ends.
That is true. And they keep pumping out new formats, and you just got to keep rebuying the shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you like seriously? Like all jokes aside, do you guys ever stop and go, "Huh"?
No, I still get a watch every time I get one.
Okay.
I've definitely scaled back
Yeah.
big time. I mean, I used to drop like $100 every couple of days. Now it's just got to be something that I want.
I'm definitely at this point. It's more like cool sets or like films I really like.
Right.
Like I'm thinking of dropping for that Fargo 4K Ultimate set from Shout
that
Factory.
was pretty cool.
But I definitely have way more than Seth. I haven't given up the same way he has.
I still buy them.
I know, but it's like it's a thrill to still buy.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, no, I still collect DVDs, not like insane amounts, but sometimes like going back to Hitchcock, there's a really cool documentary. It's Hitchcock Truffaut.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And that one brought me to tears.
Oh shit, really? Are you serious?
Yeah, I didn't care for it.
Oh man, damn it.
That doesn't mean you don't like it.
Yeah, well, I don't like The Witch, and you do. So,
well, there you go. Perfect.
That means he's gonna love it.
Mm-hmm.
But they had both options available, Blu-ray, DVD, and I'm like, why do I need to see this in Blu-ray? Like,
that's a good point. I mean,
I wish I had that mindset.
yeah, like something like that. Who cares how crisp it looks? It doesn't matter.
They're just sitting at a table talking.
That's a good mindset.
So
no, I'm just a little more picky, I guess, about what I buy. And do you guys do you go out like and hit all the new releases, or do you guys go to a lot of movies? Like, are you at the theater a lot?
We usually go once or twice a month to a movie.
Sure.
What's the last one you saw?
Shit, what was that last one we saw? I can never remember. What the hell was the last movie we saw? TMNT, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Interesting.
Okay.
The
Okay.
Mutant Mayhem one, the one that Seth Rogen made.
That's right. Yeah, Jackie Chan is
Yeah, that one was
Splinter.
it was pretty good actually. It was pretty good because
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so
Me
that was
neither.
pretty.
It's probably best enjoyed that way, you know. I mean,
Yeah, and
like,
everyone said it's the best movie of the franchise, so I'm like, all right, well, I guess I've peaked already. So,
oh, you might have. Yeah, you can just stop there.
Just give up.
but that really was the last one. Wow. Yeah, so we need to get back to the theater. So we haven't seen anything.
Well, what's
lately.
one coming up you're looking forward to?
She said Saw 10.
Hey, you know, why they make them?
Believer?
Well, I've never seen Exorcist, so that's going to be a first time watch
What
for me this year.
The hell?
God
Shit.
damn it.
Yep. So,
Good
gentlemen,
Lord.
gentlemen, what version do I watch?
The Exorcist 1?
But there's like
Was it
multiple
different
versions,
cuts?
right?
I don't know.
well-
I don't know which one I watch.
Yeah, I don't know either. I guess I don't really know much about the movie.
The cuts, like I hardly recognize unless it's like blatant, but I don't know what the difference is.
What do they have? Like an extended, you
Like
know,
a
I don't
director's
know.
cut?
When I get options like that, I usually think it's just stick to the theatrical.
Okay.
Yeah.
all right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Except like Blade Runner. The Blade Runner, like that was the final cut. That's like the definitive.
I
Every
think
so
like
often there's
the main releases now for The Exorcist, like the one you got, that's I think the
Yeah.
extended director's cut, or I think that's what it is.
Shit.
So
Maybe
I don't
that's the
know.
one to
Like
watch.
it's kind of like you would trust the director, so watch the director's cut, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
It doesn't
there's a
always
director's
pan
cut of
out.
there's a director's cut of Donnie Darko that sucks.
Well, there you go. You just never know. You just kind of have to just watch theatrical, and then if you feel like jumping around, then do it. But
and
I can't believe you haven't seen that, man.
I know. Yep, I've never seen it. So I figure what better time to do that than this year. So
Yes, get on that, bro.
yeah, just watch 1 and 3, and then Believer, I guess.
3 is pretty good.
Yeah,
but isn't
3's
Believer just like it skips? It's like it does what Halloween 2018 did. It just kind of skips all the others.
Yeah, apparently. And 3 is a continuation of 1, so but
Huh,
3 is
okay.
good, so I would recommend watching it either way, just because it's good.
I will say though, going back to T2, the James Cameron one, the theatrical cut of that I think is far superior than because there's 3 different cuts of that movie, and I think
That's right.
the theatrical cut of T2 is the superior one.
Okay, that's good because I don't think I've ever seen any of the, and I've seen Terminator 2 like 10 times.
Multiple
I don't think I've
times?
ever watched. Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched a different cut. So it's good to know I'm not screwing up there.
Like the biggest change is, have you seen the alternate ending to it?
Yes, I have seen that.
Okay, because that's like
Yeah.
one of the biggest changes. It gets rid of that highway ending where it's just kind of like
Yeah,
the highway.
That's okay. I think I have heard that then. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like it wraps everything up a little too nicely. I kind of like the
Yeah.
vagueness of the highway.
I'm with you there. I
So-
don't know. You know, I don't always need the answers to everything or the nice happy ending. You know.
But yeah. So Saw 10, we'll say Saw 10, the one that takes place between Saw 1 and 2, because
Oh,
we needed to know. We needed to know what happened there.
Every horror franchise has the most fucked timeline, but that one I really cannot follow at all. I think the first Saw is a great movie, but man, I don't know what goes on after that.
I haven't gotten past 2, so I don't know anything.
okay.
First one's cool.
I watched 2 and I gave up.
And Spiral's pretty fun, the one with Chris Rock. I thought that one was pretty good.
Yeah, I would be intrigued. I've seen most of them. I don't know why, but
Dude who loves movies, what's going on, Cody? Don't forget to roundhouse kick that like button.
I think that guy was on the Mount Rushmore, wasn't he?
He might have been, or he was very active in the comments. I
Yeah.
think.
Or there's another Cody. I don't know.
There is another Cody. Yeah, you're thinking of Brock Op side. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
Yeah, thinking of Brock Op. Haley, in response to Nick, us Target sluts got to stick together.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thick as
Target is like its
thieves.
own lifestyle, kind of.
I mean,
It's
there's
easy
a
to spend money there.
there's a fucking following for it. Like people just they stare at the app and they prepare and like if you're not there right when they put the stuff out, it's gone.
This is true. This is true. I'm a Walmart wombat because it's cheaper.
That's fair. I did get some stuff at Walmart last year. I pick and choose, but Target's like the main one.
I wouldn't be going to any Walmart in Phoenix, bro. You're crazy.
I went to the one in Tucson.
Oh, shit.
Might be worse.
Oh, man.
In response to the Bates Motel, it's really cool. I really like that Jeepers Creepers license plate I got. Yeah, Spirit had a really nice beating you
Nice.
from the first Jeepers Creepers
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
license plate.
Cool.
Controversy aside, because I know some people are like, "Ew, you're buying merchandise that goes to Victor Salva."
I get that, but you know what? It's like a good movie, so
Yeah.
you don't have to be friends with the guy.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
You're not hanging out with him.
Right?
Too old.
Yes, Cody, our bearded dragon passed away. I thought you knew about that.
Cheese.
Yeah, we named because it was like a very kind of yellowy color bearded dragon, so she came up with
Interesting.
grilled cheese is what his name was.
Interesting.
Cheese unfortunately passed away in May. Yes, that is right.
God, May
where's
feels like
Haley
forever
tonight?
away.
She is on the couch. She had a long day, so she's like, I'm not up to talking right now.
Just showing off cats,
Showing off cats.
which is totally cool.
What do you guys think about Season of the Witch?
Love that effing movie, man. No, what the hell? It's 2 thumbs up, pal.
Yeah, up your ass.
No way, dude. That movie's awesome.
No,
Tom Atkins, dude, Tom Atkins rules, bro.
Tom Ask skins.
I love
Not-
Halloween 3.
There's a reason they went back to old Michael Myers.
Yeah, because people like you.
Yeah, smart people.
Do you guys ever so I'll star this so I don't forget where we are in the chat, but do you guys ever say something and you're like, whoa, bro, a little too far there?
No,
I don't know. That's probably happened. That's probably happened.
there's Seth's made some questionable comments I can think of
Yeah.
in the privacy of private conversation, but
Sometimes the dark humor just goes a little too dark. Then you got to pull it back a little bit.
Gotcha.
testing the waters. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff we've said even recently on the podcast where we're just like,
Gotcha.
Well, nobody listens, so it's fine.
yeah, it's okay.
What do we got here? I enjoy it more now than I did when I first saw it as a teen. Oh, talking about Season of the Witch. Gotcha.
Hell yeah.
My dad is randomly saying Hollow Man is good with Kevin Bacon.
Dude, hell yeah, bro. Kevin Bacon rules.
Yeah, good Invisible Man remake.
It's
That-
you know what? It's
that-
I think it. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say that that part where he just like disappears used to freak me out growing up. Like just seeing his guts and everything, it was always creeped me out.
I think I might like it better than the 2020 Invisible Man. Like just by a smidgen, just by like
I disagree.
nostalgia purpose.
I haven't seen that, but I love Kevin Bacon, and Tremors is a great movie.
What's
that's not
another
what we're
Kevin
talking about.
Bacon movie you like besides Tremors?
Stir of Echoes is good.
The fuck is that?
that movie when he's on with Meryl Streep,
I
the
know.
River Wild, or what's it called? Something like that. Yeah,
Oh.
River Wild. And the kid
I
from Jurassic
prefer-
Park.
I know Horror and More is still watching, and she's hoping one of you say Death Sentence.
Is that
Hmm.
Kevin Bacon? Never
Yeah,
seen it.
from
Damn,
James
sorry.
Wan. From James Wan.
Oh, shit.
I prefer Sosie Bacon.
Is that his daughter or something?
Yeah, she was in Smile. It's a pretty
Oh,
solid horror movie.
Is she the main chick in Smile?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, interesting.
That's his kid?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I didn't
yeah.
know it. Yeah,
Him
I
and-
didn't either.
The spawn of him and Kira Sedgwick.
Wow.
Yeah, she's really good in that movie.
Rock Music says, "I wish they made the Halloween franchise into an anthology instead of the same old Michael Myers shit."
Man, I couldn't agree more, man. I love the way that Halloween 3 took it. And if they would have done something original every year, I would have been right on board. Even though I
No, you
watch all those
wouldn't.
crummy sequels, man, do they suck.
Okay, so like pitch what you would want an anthology to be. Like what would you want in it?
Well, they were going to do something original. Dude, what are you gonna make this screen all on me? God damn!
Give it to us.
They were gonna come up with an original concept every year, but people didn't like.
Okay, that wasn't the question. Was what would you want to see?
Well, I'm not a writer. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. But I mean, Halloween, you could come up with anything. It's endless.
Wow, sounds
That
great.
being said, though, I do like the shitty Michael Myers sequels.
They are pretty good. How do we feel about Zombie though?
The worst.
Rough.
Bro, are you a fan?
I'm a fan of him as a musician, and I'm a fan of The Lords of Salem. I think is his best movie.
You know what? I almost watched that the other night, but then I'm like, I've seen every one of his fucking movies, and I hate them all. But if you're telling me that you like that one, maybe I'll try it.
But hold on, why do you hate all his movies? Because I want to see if it's the common trend between them all.
I like. I've only seen what Devil's Rejects, House of a Thousand Corpses. Like those are whatever, but Halloween, I really just over the top, disgusting,
obnoxious.
Just the way it's just gross.
Okay.
And I didn't like the hour-long backstory. Took away all the mystery.
Seth doesn't like people in poverty.
That's ridiculous. I don't want to see young Michael Myers killing like Spy Kids guy. I don't want. That's horrible.
Spy Kids guy.
It takes away all the mystery. Yeah. I don't know. His movies just have like I want to shower after I watch them. They're just gross.
It sounds to me like you don't like the common thread between them, which is white trash.
Yeah, sure. I wasn't going to say it like that, but that's it.
So The Lords of Salem it literally has no white trash whatsoever.
Ooh, a film about the upper class.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I always see I scroll past it and I see the thumbnail of his wife on. I'm just like, oh God, not this shit again.
Here we go.
Now, I forget who I told this to, but literally, so there's a couple clues that clue me into this, but I walked away from that movie and I told Haley, this is Rob Zombie's Shining movie. This is his version of The Shining. And so much so that the poster, on the official poster, it says at the bottom, can you pull it up? Because I'm going to butcher it. Just look up what it says. It says something that is so Shining-esque. Did you got it?
Red rum.
I'm interested by that.
No, it doesn't say it. No, but that'd be funny. What does it say? We've been waiting, period. We've always been waiting.
Okay. I see it.
So, I mean, come on, Rob. You're the caretaker. You've always been the caretaker.
It's interesting. Now I'm definitely intrigued by that though, because I feel like I've got to watch that. I've watched all those other movies, so that's the one I'm missing.
That's I think his most solid one. I haven't seen Munsters. I'm kind of curious.
I don't even know why I watched that, but I did.
Oof. Half of those people are going to be at the convention.
The body odor convention.
It's a pungent smell of onions and Mountain Dew.
Matt Wall says the last movie he saw was Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse.
Okay.
I watched that illegally.
Mine was Gran Turismo. Any Gran Turismo fans?
Want to watch that, but I haven't seen. I love the game. Gotta watch it.
Okay. Cody says I haven't seen The Exorcist since I was 8 or 9. Wasn't a fan, but I feel like I'd like it now if I watched it again. Yeah.
Well, are you 10 or 11 now?
Either.
Yeah, it depends how much time has gone by. If you're 12 at this point, then
that was the one movie I was not allowed to watch as a kid.
The Exorcist.
Yep.
Yeah, see? Well, it looks like I'm not alone tonight. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here for me.
What is wrong with you people?
Crazy.
This is a movie channel?
Yeah, my God. I mean, I understand you can't watch everything, but God. Don't make me audit your letterbox to see what you could have not watched instead.
Okay, that's a beautiful segue. What do you guys have as your 4 favorites on your letterboxd? if you can remember.
You can't remember your 4 favorites?
Well,
He's looking it up.
there's like 10 and they change. Big is number 1.
Okay.
I think I have Boyhood in there.
Is Pee-wee in there?
Then, I don't know. Trip to the Moon.
That's in your top 4?
Trip to the Moon. It is, yeah. Trip to the Moon and Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Yeah, Big, Boyhood, A Trip to the Moon, Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Wow.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
Nick.
Saving Private Ryan, Shawshank Redemption, The Graduate, and American Beauty.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
I've seen.
Yours?
Well, hold on. I've seen one of Nick's. I've
hold
only
on.
seen.
Wait, you've only seen one of mine?
I've only seen Saving Ryan's Privates.
You have never seen Shawshank Redemption?
Or American Beauty, or what was that other one you said?
The Graduate?
The Graduate.
What the fuck are we doing here?
And then going over to
Good
Seth's,
Lord.
I've seen Pee-wee. I've seen Trip to the Moon. What? I've seen that. I'm pretty sure I've
Has
seen
she-
Trip to the Moon.
Has she
It has like
seen
the
any of
moon,
these
like the
films?
thing sticking out of its eye.
Yes, and it's like, 1900 and
Yeah.
very
I feel like I've seen that.
It's
and
like
then what was the
15
other two?
minutes.
Big.
yeah, I hope you could carve time out to watch that.
Oh, interesting. Big, I don't think I've seen. And Boyhood, I have seen. Boyhood, I've
What,
definitely
Alright.
what about Haley? What's she seen? Has she seen these?
seen. Saving Private Ryan, no.
Shawshank.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure, no. Shawshank, yes. American
Grad-
Beauty, The Graduate, no.
My
Yeah, sorry
fucking
guys.
God.
Sorry. If
Holy shit.
where can people find you? We'll end the stream.
Hanging off a
Hey,
bridge
man.
after this.
Good God.
What's in mine? Mine is Her. Spike Jonze is Her.
Good choice.
I've seen that.
What else we got? Eyes Wide Shut.
Great choice.
Okay.
I just added, I just switched this out. Rope. I love Rope. Fucking Rope
Wow.
is solid as shit.
That's crazy.
And what's the fourth one? Shit, I can't. I'm struggling here.
So
You have it?
are yours kind of interchangeable? Like because for me, I think mine are pretty set, but
Oh, I have like 10 that,
You kind of
Kinda.
rotate.
yeah. It just depends how I'm feeling, but they're always the same 10,
Yeah, I kind of wish they would expand it, maybe just to 5.
I agree. I always thought that
Yeah.
letterbox. Just give it one more slot would be great.
you just
Right.
have to make your own list pretty much.
If anyone out there hasn't seen Eyes Wide Shut, make sure to get the family around for a nice Christmas viewing. It's a great holiday film.
That is
Yeah,
true.
so you can have an orgy with your family.
One of my favorite holiday movies.
Oh, and the last one, very, very common, but I totally am in love.
It's okay.
Titanic.
Oh,
Hey,
That's my
nothing
number
wrong with that.
6 or 7.
I've, like,
Masterpiece.
Anytime he re-releases that, I go to the theater. So
Yeah.
I'm just like craving a 4K. Like I'm just dying
Yeah.
for it.
See, now that would be a 4K I would buy day one. I mean, I
Day
don't know
one.
how much better it would look, but I would buy it.
Yep. I love Linda Blair, but for supporting animal charities, but she's not the best to meet in person.
Oh,
Can
for
anybody
real?
confirm this?
I need to know more about
I'm
this.
curious.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hear more.
Yeah,
I
that's
still have not
interesting.
seen a single Saw.
That's okay. That's
Yeah.
not as bad as not seeing Shawshank.
What up, Dell?
Dell, what's going on, dude? Glad you could be here with us. See what I mean? Here you go.
Goodness.
Kevin Bacon equals death sentence.
There it is.
You know
Never
what?
heard of that.
Because she kind of turned me onto it as well. I had never even heard of death sentence.
Me either. I'm gonna have to watch it.
It's got in it, it's one of those weird James Wan movies. It's not horror. It's like when he did Aquaman or Furious 7.
Sure.
So it's like, okay, but it's like a revenge thriller. His son is killed by some punks at a gas station, and he goes on a revenge spree.
Okay, I like that.
But it's got a really, I love one take shots in movies.
Me too.
It has a killer one take through a parking garage, and it's going
That's
up the
sweet.
levels with Kevin Bacon. It's really good.
Yeah,
See, like
I'm
just
a sucker for those.
that's like enough to make me want to watch it because when those shots are done right, yeah, they're badass.
But it's not going up the levels with him, like up the incline. It's like
Sure.
it'll be with him in the parking garage, and then the camera will go on the outside where
That's cool.
would jump, and then it's like going up. Yeah, it's so cool. So
Nice.
good.
I love that. I love
Yeah,
that.
it's really good. The River Wild and Death Sentence are great Kevin Bacon movies people don't talk about.
My man, River Wild.
Anybody watching the River Wild remake with the guy from SNL, Taron Killam, Moody's Point?
Moody's Point.
Wait, are they really remaking that?
They already did. Yeah, I think it's already out on Blu-ray.
Good God, Spalding.
Spalding. Let me make
What's
sure.
that
I'm pretty
supposed
sure.
to mean?
What's that supposed to be? Yeah, it came out this year with Adam Brody, Leighton Meester, and Taron Killam.
Oh, interesting.
Huh. Leighton Meester. I actually saw her on Broadway when she was on stage with James Franco in Of Mice and Men. That's very random,
Wow.
but I've seen her act on stage on Broadway.
Nice.
Alongside the very highly esteemed James Franco.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Personality, Jimmy Franco.
Just don't get caught alone with them.
Yeah, Rob Zombie's very hit or miss. That said, I love his Halloween, but I hate his Halloween too.
You know, as much as I dislike his Halloween, I understand the appeal. It's, I mean, it's very different, but he did his own thing with it.
This is true.
Tremors. What the hell's going on?
I mean, what the hell is going on? You guys seen Cop Car?
No, that one I do want to see. That one I want to see.
That one's a solid little Kevin Bacon film. It's good.
Yeah, that one had a weird premise, right? It's kind of bizarre.
Oh God, I can't even remember at this point. I think he's a cop and some kids steal his car and he's after him pretty much.
No way.
Yeah.
Have you heard of it?
Like, what a terrible name.
Yeah,
Cop
she's like, I haven't
Car.
heard it.
Yeah, it's a solid little. I blonde bought it.
But I think Haley loves this comment right here. This is the comment of the night for Seth doesn't like people of poverty.
Let's make sure everybody knows that Seth is not a fan.
Don't entertain those crummy jokes.
Evil dies tonight.
Evil dies tonight.
Eddie skipping the Lily wants out comments, shaking my head. What was that? Lily wants out. What did I skip? Sorry, if I skip something, it's never on purpose. What? I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh yeah, she's like dying. Lily's dying to get out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see that there, Nadia. Dell is not a fan of Lords of Salem.
Oh,
I haven't seen any of his films except for the Halloween movies.
I'm telling you, seriously, like he's not for everybody, so you may not like it, but it's his least Rob Zombie movie.
No, I'm definitely gonna watch it. Like I said, literally the other night, I was looking for like a random horror movie to stream, and I almost watched it. I think it's really good. But coming to the end here, and then we're gonna kind of wrap things up. We're at almost an hour and a half here, so that's good. I got my 4 favorites. Last Action Hero. Yeah,
Die Hard with a Vengeance, City of the Living Dead, and The Fly.
Dude, Last Action Hero freaking rules, man. I love that movie. And The Fly and City of the Living Dead. That's a good top 4.
Yeah.
No Die Hard though.
I don't know about Die Hard, but they can't all be winners. But hey, 3 or 4, that's great.
That's a 75%.
Rock Music heard Haley say loser. Oh, you called me a loser?
Jeez, watch your language.
Wait, why am I a loser? For like one of the movies I hadn't seen?
I thought I heard that too, but which one was it about?
I don't know. And then they're talking. Okay, so they're talking amongst themselves. Cool. So we've reached the end of the current chat. So that's usually how I like to kind of determine if, all right, I guess everyone's kind of had enough.
Bored of us.
Heard enough of us for sure.
God, get these guys off.
What was your question? Sorry, what was your question? Oh, I don't remember your top 4. Oh, here it is. Sorry. Bet Eddie doesn't remember my top 4. Beetlejuice. We got Coraline. No, Coraline you took out. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie. David Hasselhoff. with David Hasselhoff. Shit. What's that? What's that one? What's that one? I can't think because I'm on the spot. I'm on the spot. That's why.
So before we wrap it up, though,
Solo,
the hype for Beetlejuice 2, or is that unnecessary?
I think you're hyped for Beetlejuice 2, right? You don't like Jenna Ortega though. That's what's turning you off.
Yeah, I'm a little iffy on her.
Yeah,
I like to look at her, but that's about it.
I see. I'm like, I'm not that big of a Beetlejuice guy in the first place, so I'm just sort of like, I'll go watch it.
I love Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I haven't really thought about it yet.
It's just kind of weird. It's kind of a weird thing to make a sequel to. All this.
If anything, I'd rather like Ed Wood 2 when he got into his porn days.
Why are we not getting Big Eyes 2? Big Fish 2.
See, that's the funny thing. So this is like how we'll wrap it up. I was in a group chat on Facebook earlier today, and they had a post. It said, "Pick out of this list your top 3 favorite Tim Burton movies." 3 of the movies that were listed on the pictures were 9, James and the Giant Peach, and The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I'm thinking none of those he directed.
Oh my god,
that sounds like
a
9.
I forgot about 9.
That's like a Facebook type of picture.
So
yeah,
God,
yeah, you gotta watch
and then
it, read another.
And then my favorite one, Ed Wood, wasn't even listed. So I'm like, all right,
that one gets no love.
Yeah,
Ed Wood's great. Ed Wood's phenomenal. But there we go. Cool. We're caught up. So, gentlemen, if you would, I'm going to make both of you full screen here independently. If you would like to just kind of close out here, say whatever you like, say your piece, and then we'll we'll get the hell out of here.
What's going on, everybody? Follow me on Instagram at Bickneisel, BICKNEISEL. Also, follow us on Instagram at Slacker Media. We post on there more frequently than anything, and by we I mean me. So,
you do. I don't get on there.
But yeah, follow me on those platforms, and if anybody wants to play Animal Crossing, just let me know.
You know what I just realized, Nick? I thought your collection was bigger, and then I realized that's a mirror behind you.
Oh, it's 3 shelves.
Yeah, but I thought it was like wall to wall to wall to wall kind of thing going on here.
Yeah, it is. It's like an illusion. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Wow.
And the other one's over here.
Okay. But I thought that was like another wall, and then I made you a full screen here and realized it's like a closet or something.
It's a little ridiculous, but not that ridiculous.
Alrighty. And Seth?
First of all,
this is like when they tell you to stand up and talk about yourself in class.
Oh, I'm sweating.
Hold on. He's trying to compliment me.
Yes, I just want to say thank you for having us on. Haley, thank you for having us on as well, even though you didn't join us tonight. We'd love to have you guys on our show. It's very much appreciated. Glad to be make an appearance on your channel. You can follow us, like Nick said, on Slacker Media, and if you want to follow me, Seth Yarrington on Instagram, I guess. But yeah, thanks, Eddie. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got good photos of you when like you go fishing.
Riveting stuff.
The only activity I get. So
it was good. Kevin wants to know, or just let you guys know, have a great night, a great stream.
Hey, appreciate it
for being here, Kevin. Appreciate you. And
Kevin,
we'll be we'll be back. I don't know. We'll be back before the end of the month with another live stream, but just of course, make sure the dinner bell's turned on so you know when the FOS kitchen is cooking. And yeah, we're gonna end it here. So thank you everybody for being here tonight. Loved having you. And if you're on the replay, thank you for watching the replay. All right, guys, stick around. We'll do a formal goodbye. But you guys have like a sign off, or do you just kind of end your shit?
You just say go fuck yourselves.
Thank you everyone for listening, and as always, go fuck yourselves.
I didn't really want to say that to your audience though, but
What do you think he has children watching?
Thank you for everyone in the chat. Appreciate good hearing from you.
Yeah.
Fuck yourselves.
And keep being fans of something.